As if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same.
Okay, let's see. What do you mean?
Should we close that door?
Doesn't make any difference, but I mean, if you want to.
Come on,
I was
Mom.
just looking at this plant.
Please close your bedroom door.
I just wanted to talk about, you know, the series, why we did the series, how long we've been married. Why do you think we're doing the series? Maybe let's start there.
Are you gonna introduce yourself to the people first?
Honey, I don't. Do you want to have the conversation like that? Okay.
It's formal, you interviewing me. The interviewee.
Okay. What's up, besties? So welcome back to my channel. Look who's here. He's gonna try not smile. See? He's gonna do that.
Yeah.
He always does this thing where it's all fun and games, right? And then as soon as the camera is rolling, he's like,
Yeah.
what's up with that?
Yeah, but you must do it that way.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know if you guys can see me squinting, trying to find the reasons for all of this. Anyway, I have Hasbe here with me, in case you guys don't know, although I don't know how you wouldn't know, but anyway, this is Dizzy Basil. That's his name online. He's my husband. We've been now officially married for a little over 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah, and we've been working on something. We have been working on something behind the scenes, and I just wanted for us to come sit down here, have a conversation about it before you guys get to see the videos, you know, so that we sort of like set the scene and get you guys excited, get you guys hyped, you know, for what's coming, because it's exciting, right?
Yeah. The whole point was we were asked this question and then we just dismissed it.
We did.
A while back. Over some time, I think I shared a few videos, ideas that I bumped into, and it kind of took some root there. That it was a great opportunity, as far as I'm concerned, for you to connect with a lot of people that you are shutting out.
Yeah.
And they would like to be part of this journey. And this is, I think for me, it's a wonderful thing as a cameraman and a producer and a light person and a coffee maker and a bread maker and a braai maker and a cookies maker. I mean, I'm the maker.
No, he doesn't make cookies. That's my field. He doesn't make cookies.
Yeah,
don't be
but I eat the cookies.
Essentially what we are saying here is we've been working on a video series. It will be different every month, so expect some exciting content, some insightful content, some thought-provoking content as well. For the month of May, we're going to be focused on marriage and money. I don't know if you guys remember, like Dizzy Basil said, you know, somebody once asked us a question about how we're handling finances in our marriage, and to be honest, not a day goes by where I don't get a DM like this on Instagram where somebody's asking me, how did we get out of debt? How did we buy this penthouse? You know, how did we furnish this penthouse so quickly? How are we handling finances in our marriage? And we always dodge the question. We give like smallish explanations here and there. And the truth is, we are still learning. We are still just trying to figure it out. My husband over here has got the most incredible brain in here. A whole master's degree in development finance. And every time he tries to get me to talk about money, all I hear is, do you get it? And I'm like, no. No, you gotta do it slowly, tone it down. And he's like, okay, fine. Let me get the Excel spreadsheet. And then I see him, click, formula here, formula there. Do you get it? No, like, why does it have to be complicated? He gets so frustrated. And I'm like, but I don't get it, because he's on the master's level. I'm still like baby steps, you know, give me a debit and a credit. Give me an input and an output. He's like, no, I want to show you the process too, you know, not just input, output, see the process. And It's been such an overwhelming thing for us that, to be honest, we have always just thought, look, we've gotten this far, we delayed it this far.
Yeah, true.
And we're fine, so surely we're fine. But let's be real, we're not.
No, I think it's what you're touching on is quite important. And I was reflecting over it, and I realized that the conversation of money, as long as we call it money, but it has got different stages. There's probably stage one where people are talking about penny pinching. Is it penny pinching?
Yeah.
Where you are living way below your means. That everybody else could understand, to say, don't buy coffee, do this, do that. And then there's another, I don't know if they call it wealth management, focusing on how do you spend your time, or can you spend your time in things that can generate not money but value. I remember 2014, 2015, I was in that phase of penny pinching. Remember, we used to leave the car because it was more efficient to actually use public transportation and stuff like that. And because we're in a penny pinching environment, and we were in such a rumble financially that it didn't make sense. But still on the process, I mean, I met wonderful ideas about buying shares that are doubling. And I remember I told you all of this, and it was just going choo 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 choo. And I got involved into that whole journey, and then to a point where I could sell the shares. You know, now you get to a point where you have an investment account. You can put 200 rands and you can buy shares. But I think it's all the journey.
Yeah. I don't know if you could tell, but like, you know, he went like deep, and I'm just like, let's scratch the surface.
I went high.
But honey, no, I'm not saying it was bad. It was right. It was just right. But that's just you. Your brain works like that, you know? I'm the soft and fluffy, and he's like, okay, now let's like, you know, talking about investments and shares, and I'm just like, okay, all right. All of that to say, we have been on this incredible journey, have met some super amazing people who have actually afforded us the opportunity to ask them questions about how, you know, they're handling money in their marriages and how they've made it this far. And we sort of like threw a net into the pool and said, you know, let's see what we get from there, but at the same time have some sort of order, in the sense that we wanted somebody who just got married, but they also doing well, for lack of a better word, from a career perspective, not from a money perspective, because obviously we didn't know, and we can't say because your social media feed says you're doing well, then you are doing well. From the career perspective, they're doing well. So we got people who just got married, some who are right in the middle of the, you know, the married phase, haven't really reached that renewal milestone, which everybody deems 10 years. I'm still saying 5 years. Please convince him.
20 years.
You know, and then of course people who've been married for long, the OGs. Like, how are you doing it? How did you get your finances in order? It was obviously selfishly for us to learn in our marriage, but at the same time we thought, why not let it be a shared experience? Because people keep asking us, how are we handling our money? And from the outside in, it looks like we got our ducks in a row. And we actually don't. We really don't. And money is such an uncomfortable conversation that when somebody asks you about money, it's almost like they want to see into your deep, dark secrets.
Yeah,
and
sure.
it's like, how am I supposed to answer that question?
Yeah.
So we wanted this to be a learning experience. We wanted it to be an inclusive experience. We wanted it to be a safe space where we're not going to judge each other. True. So if you decide to leave a comment and say, you know, you want to get out of debt, we're not going to look at you and say, oh my God, you are in debt.
We went through all of those. My money mistakes are so dumb. Remember that other time where we went, was it Pep or Ackermans, where we got that payday loan to buy a tablet? And I bought a tablet because I was looking at the weekly sales, and the tablet was there for cheaper, and I just couldn't hold myself, and I got the payday loan. The tablet was about 4,000 or 5,000. I got 7,000 or 6,000, something like that. Within 2 weeks I had to pay 7.4, 7.5, and then the tablet a year later broke.
Yeah, but also not just broke. 2 weeks later, when you actually had the money to afford it, it was cheap.
It was on sale. It was now 4 point something. I should have just hit less than 1,000, over 1,000 rand saving. But I couldn't delay. I couldn't wait. I just saw. And right now where I'm sitting, there are instances where it feels like I'm a super penny pincher. But some of the things don't move me anymore. Like in terms of a phone, even our car. I mean, it doesn't move me anymore.
True.
Because of that small, cheap experience. I must say, it was a quite an affordable learning curve. For less than 10,000 rand, I learned the lesson. Imagine if I did that with a 1 million rand car. Why I'm bringing those things up? I think from my side, I had the biggest schleps, and that's what we're gonna be sharing here.
Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna be sharing. And yes, we are also gonna be spilling all our deepest, darkest secrets about money. So be on the lookout for that. Honestly, we don't want this video to be too long, and I feel like we've been already rambling for so long. So the gist of this whole situation is every single Saturday, there'll be a video going up, and it's gonna be about marriage and money for the month of May. So be on the lookout. Let's keep the conversations going. Let's leave that comment, share the video also. Please just share it. Let's help each other get the information, because like I said, we are all learning and we all want to build our empires, right? I'm yet to meet somebody who's like, I'm actually just fine sitting in debt or being not poor. I don't like saying people are poor. I always tell them I'm not poor.
Underprivileged.
You know, not having money, let's say that. I haven't met anybody who says I'm just fine. People want to make money. People want to build wealth. People want to, you know, build empires. So let's help each other do that by sharing whatever it is that you have to share, whether it's your money mistake, how you fix that, whether it's your savings plans, whether it's your how you got into debt, you know, so that we can help you get out of debt. I mean, we're not going to be necessarily giving you money, but we'll encourage each other get out of debt. We will encourage each other, you know, make better financial decisions and help our marriages work, because funny enough, one of the biggest causes of divorce is actually money.
Yeah, true.
It's not so much because, you know, people cheat or you fall out of love or, you know, the kids drifted you guys apart, all of which can happen. But one of the biggest reasons why couples get divorced is because of money.
Yeah, true. Speaking about that, remember when we did the first pack? Yes, I'm that guy. So there was already a pack. So and the analyst in me was going through all the normal saying about money, how you should split your money 70-30, 20 here, 70 whatever, and also the thinking that you should always have 6 months or 12 months worth of savings somewhere. And we went through, we spoke about that thing to say, what do they mean? How is this practical? And we're gonna go through them. I just don't want to pick on them. It's a lot of them.
But for today, we're gonna leave it at this.
True.
You know, get excited, guys, because we are excited. This has been a passion project. I think it's been in my mind since we did. I think I was doing Vlogmas, and even way before then, where the money question came up, and I was like, I want to do something about money, so be on the lookout. And I never did because I never got the chance. But now, you know, opportunity is here, the time is here. Why not do it now? Better late than never. You know, if you are in debt, don't despair.
Yeah, true.
There's still time. You can still get out of debt. If you are rich, you can be wealthy. There's still time. Yeah. If you're well off, you can be rich and then wealthy. There's still time. So get excited, because I am excited. I'm really, really excited. But yeah, we're gonna leave it here for now. First video actually goes up this very Saturday, the 6th of May. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6th of May. First video is gonna be going up. I am gonna do a, what do you call it on YouTube? What do you call it when you like schedule a video and then like
premiere?
A premiere.
Chuba here.
Listen to this YouTuber. They are gonna be on Premiere, so come on in, let's chat, you know, while we're watching the video, all the fun stuff, and let's learn from each other. I think that's the biggest takeaway. Let's learn from each other.
I think anybody else should not be thinking that rich is better. The lessons for me are better.
Yeah.
And that's why we want to share them, because if you're holding on to the lessons on your own, what's the point?
Yeah.
But the lessons are much better. So you can also take a pilgrimage, make yourself poor so that you understand what poverty looks like and come back. And this is by choice.
No, don't do that. No.
Okay. They must wait for Saturday.
No. Yes. Wait. Yes. Wait for Saturday. What? Anyway, that's it. I'm getting confused. He's confusing me. That's it. Bye, besties.